Robbie Gordon in the 88. Let's go back and take a look.
Okay, you see these guys are racing hard. Carl Edwards gets a little bit loose right there. These guys are still hard on the gas. He gets tagged a little bit by the 8 car, and then it turned right across from right across Robbie's nose.
Another look.
And I mean, you know, you're in a situation here, you're racing, it's the end of the race. You know, probably if that would have been lap 20, there would have been a lot different outcome. But, you know, Junior saw him get a little bit loose, and he started turning, and you got to go. I mean, this is for the win.
And Robbie had said that Carl got loose on the previous restart as well. On board with Earnhardt.
Be an interesting shot. There you go. He's got a really good run right here. Now watch Carl's car get loose. Right there, he gets loose. Junior's got a good run, and you know, he gets in the back of the bumper and turns him. I mean, there's no two ways about it, but a lot of things happened at once there.
NASCAR is going to hold cars 8 and 88. They're going to look at the finish, or where the race finished. Again, one attempt at green-white checkers. If the caution comes out, and here comes Carl Edwards back out on the track. Carl
runs into the 8 car.
And he waved to him. See you tomorrow, I think he said. I'm going home. Marty?
Getting some information now about this contact between Carl Edwards and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Carl came on the radio, said obviously the 8 hit me. He was requesting NASCAR black flag Dale Earnhardt Jr. That is the debate down in the Dale Earnhardt Jr. pit. They got word Carl had made that request, and now they're debating as to whether or not that should be the call. Carl obviously very upset when he came to pit road, parked right in front of the 8 pit, then went back out on the track and obviously made contact with the 8 car himself. So that's the debate going on down here on pit road amongst the 8 and 60 teams.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can put yourself in each one of these guys' position. I mean, Carl Edwards was in the lead and felt like he got turned, he got taken out. So you got an angry race car driver that's going to go out and try to settle the score right now with Junior.
This is on board with Earnhardt. NASCAR has requested the 8, the 88, and the 60 all meet for a conference after the race in the NASCAR hauler. There's Carl. I'm okay, he says.
You know.
Victory lane.
Car 8 to victory lane. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is the race winner.
It's the winner. Nice job.
Yeah, and Bristol's next week. This is Michigan.
Well, and Carl's had a few run-ins.
And he hasn't. And the thing is, it hasn't been Carl's fault. I mean, Pocono was not his fault. And this deal here, I mean, he's sitting there racing for the win. The car gets a little bit loose, and he gets turned. So, I mean, rightfully, he should be pretty ticked off.
Matt?
Well, 2 different issues here. First, Bill, Carl, let's talk about the incident between yourself and Junior.
Oh, I just was, man, I was having a good time racing. Our Henkel guys did a great job. And he just wrecked me off too. So I just want to make sure, you know, he knew that I was mad that he wrecked me. But oh well, that's racing. I don't know what else to say. Man.
And you requested that they review the video.
Well, I'm sure. You know, NASCAR had a meeting with us the other day, Tony and I, and said they weren't going to stand for that stuff. So we'll see what happens. But I don't know. I hope Dale's. I don't know what to say. It's racing. I was just upset.
Did you get too loose off of turn 2? The video looks like you got a little loose off of 2.
We broke something. I think it was traction. So we'll see. I mean, it's just.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I ain't going to get mad. I've had enough stuff happen lately. I'm just having a good time, and I just want to make sure he knew that I was upset there. We'll see what happens.
All right, thanks.
Message delivered. 22nd NASCAR Busch Series win for Dale Earnhardt Jr. to victory lane.
And Bill, we waited down here to see who would actually be ushered into victory lane. It was Dale Earnhardt Jr. Okay, so where do we want to start? Good race car or exciting last lap?
Yeah, that was a little crazy. I know Carl's really mad, but we got a run off that corner, and he was sideways, and I don't know if he was going to hit the wall or whatever, but he just checked up, and we got in the back end of him, and I'm sure he's mad and thinks we wrecked him on purpose, but it was the last lap or the second to last lap. We was racing pretty hard there. If I got disqualified, 88 would have won anyway, so it would have been a good deal either way.
Yeah, you win either way, so this is not a bad day.
Not too bad. I'm real proud of Menards and Tony Sr. and all the guys give me a real good car. We weren't good when it counted there at the end. We got tight, and Carl had the best car, but don't always work out that way.
Two questions. One, is it okay for you to win having bumped someone out of the way?
Well, it probably divides. I mean, we got a great core of fans, but that definitely is going to divide them right down the middle. So.
Second question, was Carl's response to you to let you know that he was disappointed in you okay?
No, not really. I had my hand out the window after the race, and he could have took my hand off. So luckily, nothing. He didn't. But pretty stupid. But I seen him do it before. So I should have known.
All right, Dale Earnhardt Jr. winner today. Exciting end of the race, guys, and Jr. is the one who is in victory lane.
Marty Snyder.
Well, Robbie Gordon, I think I'm going to inform him he finished second today. And what was your view of that whole thing that was going on down there?
Well, I got to be honest, I was a little bit disappointed to see Junior on the outside, even though he's my team owner over here. I knew that I was next to him, and if I could have maintained next to him all the way down turn 3, it was our race to win. And just want to thank Wes and all the guys. They prepared a good car. We worked on it really hard all week long.
You got a handful there with 2 tires trying to hold Junior and all those guys behind you.
Yeah, no, it was a good call, and our car was definitely loose, but it worked well for us.
Robbie Gordon finishes second, and Bill, the fans are awfully vocal here at Michigan.
Oh, NASCAR fans are vocal everywhere. AB?
With Casey Mears, who we think finished third, maybe second. We'll find out. Tell me your view of those last laps.
It's good TV anyway. I'm watching the big screen here, and everybody's booing and yelling and everything else. But the Texaco Havoline Dodge was running really good. We were just a little bit too tight there at the end. But we're running them down there pretty good. I don't know what's going to happen, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus or say what I think's right and wrong, but it looks like Carl got spun out pretty good there, and Dale's a good friend of mine and all those guys, so I don't want to say anything against anybody, but I hope we got second because I got by the 88, went down into turn 3, and that's about the time they threw the caution. So I think I got second. We'll see what happens. A little bit of a hairy finish, though.
The smile there said it all, didn't it?
Sure did. Now, you see the results at the bottom of your screen. We want to remind you, race results are not official until Monday when posted by NASCAR, and they are reviewing video and scoring loops to determine the finish order here this afternoon. Here are the unofficial championship standings after 25 races. And again, this could change based on how NASCAR finalizes the finish order this afternoon in the Carfax 250. But the big story, Kevin Harvick continues to run away, and everybody else is racing for position inside the top 10.
Yeah, they're not even chasing them anymore.
And the crowd is reacting to when they put Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the big screen doing various interviews in victory lane. That's the mix of cheers and boos you hear. And we are being told that right now, unofficially, Casey Mears in the 42 car is second, unofficially. Again, you can go to NASCAR.com for updated results, and the final results will be available on Monday. Tomorrow on TNT, NASCAR Nextel Cup Series, more wild racing from Michigan, begins at 2 Eastern time with the Bank of America Countdown to Green here on TNT. So we'll see you tomorrow with BP. Next on TNT on the East Coast, it's the Patriot, and on the West Coast, don't miss LAPD, Life on the Beat. Wild rides at Michigan. More of this fun tomorrow?
Absolutely. And more.
Yep. It'll be a packed house. The fans love it. And we'll look for another wild finish at a track that has a reputation for it. Benny Parsons, hope you enjoyed the race with everybody else. We'll see you up here tomorrow, big guy. Thanks for having us in for the race. 2 Eastern time tomorrow on TNT. See you then.